What's up, everybody? Welcome to AEW Double or Nothing. Tonight's first contest will be Jungle Boy, accompanied by Jurassic Express, versus MJF, accompanied by Wardlow. Then the tag team titles will be on the line as the champions, the Dark Order, defend against the Best Friends and Private Party in a three-way dance. This third match of tonight's contest will be a rematch from our Aftershock pay-per-view as Cody Rhodes takes on Lance Archer. Next, a fatal four-way for the women's title as champion Riho defends the title against Sheeta, Statlander, and the dentist Britt Baker. And finally, then we will have Jon Moxley defending his AEW World title against Brodie Lee. An 8-man fight for that ladder match there. There's a wrong competitor there on that screen. We got Dustin Rhodes there. He doesn't belong there. I'll fix that in a moment. And then, of course, the final match, the Spring Stampede, the Elite versus the Inner Circle. It should be a very exciting contest, guys. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. There you go. One more time, we're going to scroll through the matches. And let me know your predictions down in the comments who you think is going to win on tonight's AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Here we go. First match on the card. We got MJF versus Jungle Boy. And right away, at the onset of the bell, the referee takes a bump, goes down. They're inadvertently struck by Jungle Boy, and I do believe it's completely inadvertent. Wardlow coming out here so quickly, he didn't even have time to get his gear on. Get his suit on. Wearing his wrestling gear instead. A little bit later here in the match, you see Wardlow getting involved for the first time, and that allows MJF to get the opportunity. Now here's Jungle Boy with an amazing backhand spring cutter. Great opportunity to seize the victory. But instead, look again, Wardlow getting up on the apron, getting in the face of Jungle Boy. And here's MJF taking advantage of that second opportunity of Wardlow getting involved. For a moment, it looked like he maybe had him in the Salt of the Earth submission. And now there he hits him with that finishing move. And that did, in turn, end up being it for Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy was pinned 1, 2, 3 in our opening contest at AEW Double or Nothing. Heading back to the instant replay, let's check out some of the moments from this match. It's MJF hitting a beautiful jumping knee drop, a la Ric Flair almost, directly under the head of the young Jack Perry. Only did a 1 count. Here's Jungle Boy again hitting that beautiful handspring cutter. I thought maybe that was going to be enough to put him away, but Wardlow gets involved multiple times throughout the match. I'm surprised Luchasaurus never just lost his temper and went over there and knocked Wardlow's block off. But as it sits, Jurassic Express stood idly by, hoped the referee would handle it, and unfortunately the ref did not. And MJF getting the win thanks to a good amount of outside interference by the guy who's toting that pinky ring for MJF, Wardlow. And now this arrogant son of a gun is, I'm sure, even more arrogant after picking up this win over the young, impressive Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Well, I'm sure we'll see more of the feud between these two superstars here in AEW. But for now, I guess let's head on to our next match, the 6-man tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. We've got Dark Order versus Private Party versus Best Friends. Dark Order walk into this match as tag team champions. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega actually currently the number 1 contenders, but unable to participate in a tag team title shot match tonight due to the fact that they are, of course, involved in the Spring Stampede match. So instead, you just had these 3 teams going at it for the tag team titles. Best Friends, the number 2 ranked team here. Private Party, the number 3 ranked team. And Dark Order, the tag team champions. And here you go. You see Mark Quinn going up to the top rope, taking a big risk. And he hits he hit him a little bit, but I think he hurt himself more than anything. Here's a great move in the middle of the ring there, the Dude Buster by Trent, and he goes for the pin, but Evil Uno was right there to break it up. Later on in the match here, you'll see a moment where Dark Order really takes control. Watch Stu Grayson in the ring. Watch Evil Uno in the ring as well. Uno up to the top rope and outside of the ring with the cannonball, or the leg drop, I guess. Stu using that rope to deliver a guillotine-type maneuver in the ring. And here's Stu up the top rope again. Huge move there to one half of the Best Friends. Dark Order at this point kind of looks to be in control, and here's Stu Grayson with the pin. 1, 2, but just a 2 count. And look at that on the other side of the ring. Evil Uno with the pinfall. Mark Quinn breaking that up. And now here's a moment. Private Party appears to be in great control. Hurricanrana off the top rope by Mark Quinn. Isaiah Cassidy had an opportunity there. Maybe should have went for the pinfall. Great power bomb by Stu Grayson out of the corner while the ref was down. All kinds of madness, I'm sure, happened while the ref was down, but the ref gets up, and here's the pinfall. Stu pinning Isaiah Cassidy, just a 2 count. Watch Evil Uno in the corner. He hits a great finishing move there, but that doesn't do it. And now look, another dude buster. He should have maybe sat down and turned that into a pin. Let's see. Oh, rope break. Too close to the ropes. Oh, and Evil Uno taking out the ref from behind. Watch Uno kick to Mark Quinn and the double stomp straight to his chest. All three of these teams showing incredible prowess. This match lasted over 30 minutes. This is obviously the cut down, edited version. That's what I've decided to start posting to the channel, showing to the fans. But, these guys all went all out. It was an incredible match. Look at these kicks by Stu Grayson. Isaiah Cassidy trying to break it up, but he can't. Off the top rope, and meanwhile, watch Evil Uno on the other corner. What's he going to do? The pinfall gets broken up, but Uno, top rope, reverse cannonball sent in. Unbelievable. Uno going for the pin, but Isaiah Cassidy immediately breaking it up. Now you see here Stu Grayson on the top rope. Goes again for that crazy 450, but both members of Private Party on their feet. They have the advantage at this moment, you have to think. Quinn goes for the pinfall. Cassidy lining up. That's a spinning kick right to the face, right to the jaw. He might have knocked him out. Private Party here again, looking like they're really in control. Mark Quinn splashed to the outside. Isaiah Cassidy in control of Stu Grayson. Irish whip into the corner. Thought he was going to go for that reverse Rana. Maybe he should have go for the pinfall right there. I'm not sure what he's doing. But locks in a submission attempt instead, too close to the ropes. In the ring, Best Friends with that great side STO. Look at that reverse Rana by Stu Grayson off the top rope with that, what the heck was that by Mark Quinn? I don't even know. A lot of fun action in this match. Watch the pile driver in the ring. Meanwhile, Best Friends have a submission hold locked in. Great moment there for the Best Friends to try to capitalize and win the belts for their first opportunity to hold tag team title gold here in AEW. And then look at that. Stu Grayson throws Chuck over the Trent over the top rope. Oh, Stu Grayson accidentally hitting Evil Uno. I think he turned around instinctively. He thought that's where he could break up the pinfall, and instead he hits his partner. Watch Mark Quinn, diving elbow drop right on to Trent. Clothesline by Evil Uno sends him into the corner. More crazy action. The Three Amigos suplexes by Evil Uno. Pinfall in the ring. Best Friends almost getting it there. A long 2.5. Here's Stu Grayson's got him. Oh, both hitting finishers. Both members of Dark Order hitting finishers there. And now outside the ring, action going on everywhere. Uno runs up, slides in, takes those legs out, goes for the pin. Chucky in to break that up. Flipping suplex there by Stu Grayson. And now Stu going up to the top rope again. Private Party in control of the other half of Dark Order. Evil Uno. Great move there by Grayson, but he's surrounded by Private Party members. Mark Quinn tries to steal the pin while Isaiah is attacking Stu Grayson, but no such luck. I think somehow managed to kick out there. Great pile driver there by Chucky in the middle of the ring. Another dude buster locked in by Trent. It's maybe the 5th one he's hit this match. So many top rope moves, so many special moves and finishing moves, so many broke up pinfalls just like that one. Here's Mark Quinn in the middle of the ring, getting a submission done to him. Watch Trent on the top rope. He looks like he doesn't know who he's going to dive on. He could dive on Isaiah, he could dive on Uno. He dives on Uno. And Isaiah Cassidy quickly into the ring. Oh, he couldn't stop the submission hold, so he just took out the ref, unlike Private Party. But they want this win. They want these tag team titles. They've been so close here in AEW so many times. And now, oh, miscommunication by Private Party. Mark Quinn drop kicks Isaiah Cassidy right in the face. That could have been the opportunity they needed. And then Trent almost steals it, attempting to pin Evil Uno. Later on in the match, everybody's on the outside. There's absolute mayhem going on. You can't get a pin or a submission outside of the ring, but you sure can do more damage out there. All kinds of things out there to throw your opponent into. And then here we got in the ring. Watch Stu Grayson, top rope. Hits this beautiful moonsault. Mark Quinn attacking Evil Uno in the corner. Throws Uno shoulder first into the ring post. Uno attempts a drop kick but misses. Look at Stu Grayson. Super kick right to the face of Chucky. And now he gets hooked by Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn drops him. It's an opportunity for Private Party. Uno breaking that up. Another dude buster being locked in here. Chucky crawling over to maybe apply a pin. No. Mark Quinn smart enough to roll out of the ring. And there's a Hurricanrana outside of the ring by Evil Uno. And a lot more action going on here as Evil Uno catches that dropkick attempt. Stu Grayson in the ring with that running knee. Crawls over, gets the pin. Best friend right there to break it up, but he can't get to his feet. That's it. The Dark Order steals the victory. Stu Grayson, Evil Uno with an incredible showing. Lots of crazy athletic moves off the top rope. Here's a attempt by Mark Quinn for some high-risk offense where he just eats pavement, or eats ring mat. Backbreaker delivered by Stu Grayson off of the torture rack position. Uno with that running leg sweep, taking out the legs. Private Party showing a great amount of offense in this match. Best Friend showing a great amount of tenacity, but in the end, Dark Order still reigning supreme here in AEW. Having control of the entire tag team division and having a match with Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page looming somewhere in the distance. I don't know if it'll be on Dynamite. I don't know if it'll be the next pay-per-view, but do look forward to seeing that match as they are the #1 contenders. And tonight we see Dark Order go victorious. And next match, it was originally a one-on-one between Lance Archer and Cody Rhodes. But as that match has already happened here in this AEW universe, since we have already had the first iteration of Cody versus Lance, and since Arn and Jake have had such great promos and back and forth on the actual AEW Dynamite, I decided, what the heck? This is a video game. Let's embrace the creative video gameness of it. So we turned this into a tag match. Jake Roberts and Arn Anderson in the ring. Tag team opponents here. And now Arn in control of Lance Archer. Arn taking down the big monster with a couple moves there. Some tag team action. But now maybe that big monster way too much for Arn Anderson to handle. And he tags in Jake a little later. And look at Jake with the right hand sadistically throwing this right. Another right. Jake the Snake Roberts, maybe. I thought he was maybe going to go for that short arm clothesline there. Arn Anderson fighting back, getting a little offense in. I thought we maybe could see a spine buster. No, not yet. Jake the Snake on the attack, not letting Arn make the tag. I think Arn much more tag team experience than Jake Roberts, if I'm correct. Arn, of course, one half of the Brain Busters. Many teams as part of the Four Horsemen. Teaming, of course, with Ole Anderson for many years. Jake, a singles wrestler for most of his career, but right there delivering that short arm clothesline that Jake Roberts was so known for. And now look at this. He's got the DDT hooked. Could that be it? Arn Anderson, a little old to take a DDT like that. Pinfall locked in. One. Cody breaks it up. Lance Archer in the ring. Jake getting his shots in on Cody. You know Cody's got to be mad at Jake for the snake and brandy and everything that Jake has been doing. And now what's Jake going to do? Is Jake going to go for another DDT? Arn's still down from the first one. Arn might be unconscious. Jake drops an elbow. Still no attempt to get up from Arn. Cody in the ring. Cody on the outside. Pinfall attempt. Arn grabbed the rope. Did you see that? Arn definitely grabbing the rope. The referee not seeing it. Cody furious on the outside. That was definitely Arn grabbing that rope. Lance Archer and Jake the Snake don't care. They're pretty happy to have secured a victory over Cody Rhodes and Arn Anderson. And Lance Archer on quite a tear here in this AEW universe. And the Rhodes family on quite a skid. And what's Shawn Spears doing in the ring next? He's out here to call out Dustin Rhodes. He's saying the entire Rhodes family has just been embarrassed tonight. And it's Dustin's turn to be embarrassed as well. Fight him in a match here tonight. And trying to goat Dustin into putting his career on the line. And Dustin says, you want it, you got it. I'm not scared. I've done more in my career than you ever have or ever will. So I have no problem putting my career on the line against you tonight. And here we have an impromptu career versus nothing match as Shawn Spears manipulates Dustin into putting his career on the line while Mr. Spears puts nothing of value on the line on the other end. He must have learned that from all that gambling he did with MJF on Dynamite in the empty arena weeks. And now outside of the ring, Shawn Spears just laying into pain, multiple suplexes. Looks Tully Blanchard getting involved, talking trash to Dustin Rhodes. You know, Dustin remembers him from years ago. AWA, NWA, WCW. I mean, Dustin and Tully, I'm sure, known each other better part of 40 years or longer. Pinfall attempt by Shawn Spears. That could have been it. Now Shawn may be saying he's going to go for the finisher here. But recently he's been using the sharpshooter. He's, of course, known to use that Samoan drop as well. Death Valley driver. And then this off the top across the back of his knee. Across the knee with the back of the head. That move there. Not sure what it's called. Only a 2 count. The savvy veteran Dustin Rhodes kicking out. Brandy now up on the ring apron, getting herself involved in the match. Dustin takes control thanks to that little move by Brandy Rhodes. You never know what Brandy Rhodes you're going to get these days here in this AEW. She almost has like a multiple personality scenario. Sometimes rolling with Nightmare Collective, sometimes rolling with the Nightmare Family. 2 groups with similar names, but much different agendas. And now Brandy just slides the ref out of the ring. Shawn Spears might have had the match in the bag. Now Shawn Spears taking the turnbuckle pad off of the turnbuckle. He's going to try to do even more damage. He's got Dustin up, but he threw him into the wrong turnbuckle. I think he couldn't see which turnbuckle he was facing. Dustin was up there blocking his vision. I think he wanted to throw him into that turnbuckle over there that's exposed. He fails to do so. Now he picks him up to try it again, but Dustin with the reversal. Dustin Rhodes throws a punch here, gets him hooked. This could be the final cut, final call, whatever you want to call it. There it is, pinfall attempt. Where's the ref? Where's the ref? It's been a while. Is he talking to Brandy still there? Finally he shows up. 2, 3. Dustin Rhodes with the victory over Shawn Spears. His career stays intact. Thanks a lot to his sister-in-law, Brandy Rhodes. If she wouldn't have pulled the ref out of the ring right there, I don't know if Dustin Rhodes, the natural, would still have a career here in AEW, but she did. Here's Shawn Spears with the first pinfall attempt. They got to 2 after the special. Here he hits a finisher. Goes for another pinfall attempt. Only gets a 2. Later in the match, after Brandy slid the ref out of the ring. Well, there's Dustin Rhodes hitting that beautiful move. Everybody remembers that from his days with the E. There's that Death Valley driver. Referee in position here until Brandy Rhodes just yanks him right out of the ring. Tully Blanchard can't like that. He's furious outside the ring. He doesn't like getting a taste of his own medicine. Shawn Spears winning via that same method over Cody Rhodes a couple weeks ago on Dynamite. Tully pulling the ref out after Cody had the crossroads locked in. And turnabout is fair play there with Dustin's career on the line. Next up, fans, it's the AEW World Title match coming early on the card, thanks to the back end of the lineup tonight being so loaded with multi-man matches. So here we got Jon Moxley, AEW champ, heading down to the ring to fight Brodie Lee. And who's this? Is that 10? What is 10 doing here? Jon Moxley almost breaking 10's arm on Dynamite earlier this week. And 10 looks like maybe he wants some revenge. I'm sure Mr. Brodie Lee sent him out here to soften up Mr. Moxley before this match gets underway. And whoa, that kind of shot with the chair is exactly what it'll do. The referee saying, get out of here, get out of here. This match hasn't even started yet. You're not the opponent. What are you doing here? But the man formerly known as Preston Vance, or Cody Vance, certainly laying in his shots and trying to take out the AEW champion for his boss, Mr. Brodie Lee. But Jon Moxley got a lot of fight in him too, and of course trying to fight back. 10 in control. Brodie Lee not even at ringside. You got to wonder, when's the challenger coming out? When is the match going to maybe get underway? Because right now Moxley's just taking punishment for no reason, while I'm sure Mr. Brodie Lee's resting on his laurels or standing backstage and watching from an awkward angle. 10 with a reverse chin lock here, choking the life out of Jon Moxley. And Moxley struggling to breathe, struggling to get to his feet. He's still got to defend his AEW championship here, but look at this. Look at this. He's getting on his feet. The crowd getting him hyped up, and there Mox getting it hooked and dropping 10, and that's it. He's telling the ref, get him out of here. Let's get this match going, and that's what we're going to do. They got 10 out of here. They got Brodie down to the ring, and now the match is going to kick off. Oh, Moxley right away trying for a clothesline. Brodie blocking it and hitting that mean lariat that he hit so well. And now Moxley just furious, talking trash, saying this is for bringing 10 down here. This is for all this nonsense, taking my belt. And Brodie Lee, I feel like with Brodie, it isn't personal. I feel like it's just business. He just wants the belt. And with Mox, I guess he just wants to cause violence and mayhem. So maybe for neither one of them it's personal. But gosh, it seems personal, the way they're so violently attacking each other. Now look at this. Brodie Lee showing off the agility with the drop down, with the kick back up. Leapfrog over. He takes Mox off the ring apron. He takes the fight outside of the ring. What's Mr. Brodie Lee going to do out here? Deliver Jon Moxley right into the side of that ring apron maybe, or those steel stairs. Just throwing Moxley against the guardrail. And now he's got him up. Oh, big back suplex. He might have hit his legs on those stairs as he came down. Brodie Lee delivering the punishment to Mr. Jon Moxley. Moxley, no stranger to violent matches, no stranger to fighting on the outside, and no stranger to the man formerly known as Luke Harper. He throws Moxley right into those steel stairs, and that couldn't have felt good on Moxley's knee. And now he kicks that leg again. And again, another mean lariat from Brodie Lee. Looks like he learned that from Stan Hansen. And now Jon Moxley, catches himself. And speaking of lariats, there's that slingshot clothesline that Moxley loves to use. And he goes to the pin here. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Look at this now. Dark Order coming down to the ring. That's John Reynolds and Alex Silver. They're coming down here. The referee should probably throw this match out at this point, but we don't do that kind of thing here in AEW. So ref's just letting it go. But these guys are beating up Mox. This is not fair. He's already had 10 out here. Nobody is in Mox's corner, so to speak, or coming out here to his aid. So this is just an unfair fight. But look at this, Mox now on the attack. Taking out Silver. Taking out Alex Reynolds maybe. Taking them both out. Yes, taking them both out. And he takes care of them, and he gets back in the ring and gets another lariat fed to him. Unbelievable. Brodie Lee. Now another member of Dark Order coming out here. Dark Order music hitting again. Brodie Lee, is he calling for him to come out? He's saying, yeah, come on, head out here. I think he thinks he's got more help on the way. There's the minion in the ring. What's the minion doing? What is this Dark Order creeper minion doing? Hits the, that move looked real familiar. Let me know down in the comments if you recognize whose move that was. Well, maybe, might be under that mask, and I can't believe it. Jon Moxley, against all odds, he's going to sneak out of here as the AEW champion, thanks to, I don't know what to call it. Was that somebody in the Dark Order turning on Brodie Lee, or was it somebody outside of the Dark Order impersonating a member of the Dark Order? I don't know what it was, but it cost Mr. Brodie Lee the championship, and holy cow. Back on the replays here, guys, you're seeing all the action that unfolded, you know. Brodie Lee and Moxley just having a severely violent matchup once it finally started after Ten's initial interference. And then you could see right here, you see here when the Dark Order comes down to the ring, the gentlemen formerly known as the Beaver Boys, they came down here, they attacked Moxley on the entrance ramp late in the match. After Mox had hit that DDT and maybe had the match under control, and then there's somebody coming out here hitting this beautiful kind of angelic move there right onto Mr. Brodie Lee, dropping him down to the ground. And Moxley crawls over, gets the pinfall. Brodie Lee's got to be furious. You know he's going to be mad at everybody wearing a Dark Order mask, despite being their leader, just because he doesn't know who might have done that. Or maybe he does. We'll find out. Moxley is our champion. Please tune in to part 2 of AEW Double or Nothing. It will be posted to the channel in just a little while. Thanks. Bye.